Let's take a look at the intro to Jim Croce's Time in a Bottle. We're in the key of D minor, so you just want a normal first position D minor initially. Let's take this bar by bar. I'm going to play bar 1 first of all. Okay, this is all about arpeggios in the right hand. We'll talk about the right hand in a moment, but the left hand first of all holds this chord shape down. We're going to pinch 4 and 2. And then we're going to come up the strings 3, 2, 1 and back down 2, 3. The song is in 3 beats to the bar, so that's counting 1 and 2 and 3 and that feeling of 3 like that continues for most of the song, in fact, with 1 or 2 exceptions. Now, a quick word about the right hand. I like to use all 3 fingers of the right hand, so I'm going to pinch thumb and middle finger. And then I'm going to come up the strings, index, middle finger, ring finger. That's the kind of classical guitarist's technique, and a lot of fingerstyle folk guitarists too. Some guys prefer 2 fingers. If you find that you prefer 2 fingers, feel free to do it. You could go pinch, thumb, index, middle, whatever way works for you. Alright, let's go to bar 2. Now, we're going to introduce our first major stretch on this song. Some of you will be able to make this stretch with your thumb still hooked over the top here, where we normally have it when we play sort of folk acoustic guitar. If you find this stretch is too much with your thumb here, you'll want to drop the thumb down the back of the neck. As you drop it down, feel the wrist of the left hand open up and the wrist rock forward. That's creating the space to allow this little finger to curl to the 5th string 4th fret while the D minor shape remains in place. It doesn't matter that this finger will touch the 4th string and kill it. That's okay, but you need to keep the D minor shape pressed down and add the 5th string 4th fret as we play this. That's bar 2. And there we're going 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3 in the same rhythm as before. What's going to happen here is the bass is going to descend 1 semitone at a time. So in order to do that on the next bar, we let the little finger come down to the 3rd fret while the D minor chord stays in place. At least that's how I do it. If you find that's difficult to do, you could have your ring finger take that note on the 5th string 3rd fret, and you could let your little finger then drop in to replace the D note on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Whichever way you prefer to finger that. Now the next chord is an interesting one. He wants D minor over B. In other words, he wants that bass to descend 1 more fret. But he certainly can't do that. Nobody could. So he simply takes the middle finger here, puts it on the 5th string 3rd fret, and doesn't worry that that leaves the 3rd string now open instead of the 2nd fret. It sounds fine that way. So he plays 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and doesn't worry that the 3rd string is open. You can hear that clearly on the record if you listen carefully. And then finally D minor over B flat, except now again he's just looking for the easiest possible fingering here. So the middle finger comes away, the index finger moves to the B flat note on the 5th string 1st fret. He doesn't bother to replace the 3rd string 2nd fret, he leaves that open, and again 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's the first 5 bars of your tab. Let's play those again, slowly. And now we get this beautiful phrase at bars 6, 7 and 8. I'll play them together first. At bar 6, we were holding this shape down, and certainly your thumb's going to be down the back of the neck here. Keep it there, keep it in this position, play 5 and 2. Now, if you're using the right fingering here, your middle finger is somewhere in the vicinity of the 2nd fret. Let it drop onto the 2nd string 2nd fret as the other 2 fingers come away. Play 5 and 2. Don't let these fingers come too far. Don't let this happen, because these 2 fingers now need to go to the 6th string 3rd fret and the 3rd string 3rd fret. Pinch those 2. Leave the middle finger where it is if you can. Because at bar 7 you need it again. Pinching 5 and 2, the same chord shape we played a moment ago. Jim Croce then puts the 3rd string open in for texture, put that in or not as you want. Now you want the 5th string 2nd fret and the 2nd string 3rd fret. Again, the fingering is really important here to allow the fingers to be in the right positions to play these notes. So I've got index finger, ring finger now. Then I'm going to relax that shape, bring it up 2 frets on relaxed strings and drop it back down at frets 4 and 5. That was bar 7. So we've gone from bar 6 to bar 7. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. Now let the index finger come away and the ring finger relax on its string and come up to the 8th fret. Let the middle finger drop in on the 4th string 8th fret and pinch those two. Now the middle finger comes down to the 7th fret, ring finger comes away, index finger drops in on the 2nd string 6th fret. Play 4 and 2. Middle finger relaxes and comes down to the 5th fret, and the ring finger again drops in on the 2nd string 5th fret. Play those two, and if you can, do a hammer-on pull-off of the 2nd string 6 to 5. That's what Jim Croce does. You hear that? And you're going to let that ring for a moment as there's a little pause in the record. Let's come back again from bar 6 with the count. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about the count of the hammer-on pull-off, just let it ring for a moment. And that is the introduction. Next up we've got the verse, and we'll come back and we'll look at that in a separate video, so I'll see you there.